issues. My mic was set to half volume. Charles didn't even notice in the green room. It sounded fine to me. I thought you were just mumbling. All right, easy. Welcome to Canucks with Guitars. I'm Ben and you're not, unless your name's also Ben. And then, what's up, Ben? Should have the same name. Charles is like, fuck, this is... Why? Why do I do this? Speaking of which, before I forget, Water Buffaloes, that's your patrons and your channel members. We have a meeting this Wednesday. 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. No, 6 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Pacific. Or specific, if you're really into time. Charles won't be there. He has better things to do, which I totally understand. There's something about food and birthdays and such. I don't know, sure. Anyways, I've had a fucking hell of a day. God damn. All right, so we're getting into that. Yeah, I saw the NGD. Easy. We'll get to that. First thing we're going to get to, though, is roll call. Roll call. Yep. He's nice enough to say hi. I'm nice enough to say hi back. Earl's here first. What are we drinking? Coca-Cola. You can tell by the way that it is. And then we got Searching for Tone. Then we got JP Page 2. And then L Bars. And then Charles 75. And we got the thing for that. There he is.
Ah, there he is, Charles. Oh, yeah.
And then Terry's here, and Michael B is here, Blue Mox, Ferd Burfel, Gary's here, Dave's here, Grease Monkey Guitars, or Greasy Monkey Guitars, sorry. They're not grease monkeys, they're just greasy monkeys. Charles, who could also be grease monkeys, and that's why they're greasy, but I'm not sure. Who else? Unfucking Believable's here. Kush is here. Hip is here. Dastardly Dave. Wayne McConnell. Eric Combs. Ryan Hall, y'all. Michael Krause. See, I hear In the House every time in my head, Charles, but I'm not. I'm not going there. And William De Silva is here. Awesome. I've had better days too, Gary. We'll get started. James Hawking's here, though. Well, that brightens up my day a bit, as well as Coots. Guitar Man 45. Always a pleasure, Bo. There's Matt. McCall Music. He's almost home. So if I draw this out long enough. There's Hobo Roadie. Oh, no. Caught up. Sorry, Matt. We only got 36 people watching currently, so... let's see. How'd it go? Well, Saturday in the park. No, in the driveway, actually. We got everything done on Dad's Ford that we need to get done to prep it to sale. So I just need to detail on it now. Clean it up, if you will. Fortunately, there's a nice oil leak from the valve cover gasket. So, Charles, there's a nice sheen over everything. So I just have to wipe it off. There's no rust. So, thanks, Dad. So we got that. And then Rich did an oil change on the van, finally. We got that done. That was fine. What was it? Because my day started out pretty good. Went over to Long and McQuaid. Well, it started okay, Charles, because I woke up, got to Long and McQuaid, was setting up to do demos, and realized the fella forgot his phone, which is a key component to shooting videos on your phone. Yeah, so that happened. Came back. And went, shot some demos. And then, as the fellow was doing the 3-point turn, I should upload this onto the computer. Because I wanted to back into the driveway, as it were. A fella sees this in the driveway. Alright. And then, we have this happening. So yeah, that's not good. That's we've determined. I got Rich on the messengers. What's up, Dan of New Jersey? And he's like, you got a blown oil cooler. It's pretty common on those. I was like, oh, hey, Marsha Murray. So he found one on the Jungle website for about a C note, which I don't have. fine. No, Al. Fellows using this month's Patreon towards the bill November 9th of the StreamYard. So, so there might be some changes going on with the channel. He's a magic man. He's a magic man. We'll see, because a fellow might not be renewing the StreamYard at this time. Oh, speaking of which, guilt, Charles, put up the virtual tip jar. Always. It's going to be up on all fucking everything. So, yeah. So I'm going to, hopefully we'll do some form of StreamYard. It might be the free version, which if it's the free version, well, then we have an issue with going live twice a week for more than an hour twice a week. So, all right. No problem, Josh. And, so, yeah. So, the fella's going to be a lot of ramen noodles. So, hopefully, I don't have a Jungle website account, but Rich's daughter did. So, apparently she ordered the part, and hopefully it'll be here by the end of the week. So, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. And a fella was planning on hitting the res tomorrow, so he's on fuel save mode in that department. We got enough for a few days, I think. So, we're okay there. There's Arf, and then Poo Ninja. And then, so that happened because, karma being real, and it's all about balance. And, you're like, well, you're bemoaning you can't afford StreamYard, and the van broke, but it's NGD. Well, it is. I'm not on the res. How am I on the res? I'm not on the res. It's at the other end of the municipality. Oh, res. 20 kilometers that way. Because karma's real, you gotta have balance, Charles. So apparently, my van taking a pisser. Well, when I wrapped up doing my demos for the day, by the way, I ran into Dan Foot Entertainment, or Entertainment on Foot, depending on who you talk to. Local promoter has promoted. Wait, hold your seat there, Charles. Has promoted over 600 live music shows in this area. 600, folks. In fact, he's on the channel. If you look for, was it A Night of Metal? He was the lead singer of the band Non-Existent. So, there's that. So, yeah, and so I was talking to him, and then I saw something in the back, a piece of Canadiana, as it were, in the rental area on the back. Came in. Apparently, a fella donated it to the store, Charles. He wanted it of his home bad enough. He's like, here, you take it. You made it. You take it. So we'll go with that first. I have to get up for this shit. All right, you Canadians. Y'all have seen... All right, Canadians of a certain age. Dun, 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 dun. We've got... Look at this. Bam! Powered mixer. Oh, how many? Yeah, 6 channel. There we go. Jeez, oh. Ken is just like, yep, that's the font. We were talking about this font the other night. There we go. Turn it around. There you go. By the way that it is. I said, what you doing with that? They said, we're going to throw it out. We can't sell it. It's beyond obsolete. And they're like, you want it? I'm like, I will take the... Easy with the fancy pants. I'm like, yeah, I'll snag on it. I just realized I could have done this. That's what it's there for. They don't put enough of these on things anymore. There we go. Manufactured by Yorkville Sound, Toronto, Canada. Ontario? Toronto, Canada. Right, fuck. Do not open, shock hazard. Alright. So, got speaker outputs and such. Ah, so there it is. Oh, Jesus. It's not light, though, because it has the onboard power amp. So, that was free. Let me just, get a hernia. There. Alright, I think I dislocated, pulled my shoulder right out of the socket, trying to place that on the ground gently. So, holy crap. That's why I can't gig anymore. Ooh, that's about as close as I got to a load in a while. Thanks, Dave. So, old gear day, right? So then, there's something sitting on top of it. And they said, oh, do you want this too? And I'm like, well, what's that? And ironically, yesterday, Pete Thorne had a question on something like that. And we mentioned radial and Samson. So it's a Samson do-it-yourself box. No, Direct Plus. And if you want to know how long it was in stock, Charles, like, I'm sure you've seen, they got the price tags with the barcodes. You ready for it? Look at the price tag on it. How old is that motherfucker? But it was worth $59. And nobody wanted it. So, and then as I was going to take it, and there's, from the rental counter, there's the other dude at the retail counter. He goes, what are you doing? Where are you going with the DIY box? I said, well, I was going to take it home. I said, why? He says, well, I was going to take it home. Because he wanted it. I said, well, you can take it. He goes, no, you can take it. It was fucking Canadian, very Canadian. Actually, he is Scottish. So, no, you can take it, mate. And I'm like, that's not Scottish, but just, man, he's Craig. It's not Craig, Charles. It's Craig. Plus, oh, yeah, I just noticed, open box situation. They tried to get it open, but they didn't know how to open it. Until they cut the side off. Anywho's, yeah. So, free. Mazel. Let's open. I can't. Okay, so someone here. Hang on. Arf says, lift with your knees, not your back. I'm like, no. I only have one bad back, but I got two bad knees, and two bad knees, a pair beats a deuce or a single. So, gotta lift with my back. So, yeah. So, there we go. Easy. Yeah, that's not too shabby. Input and output. So it's stereo. So you can run it like an AB box, I think, Charles. And then it's got the ground lift on the back in case you get the ground loop situation. Then you got phantom power if you need it for the. Oh yeah, we got the accelerants on there too, which are balanced output. Oh, and you got a battery door where you can put a battery in, I guess. With a thumb screw that. Oh yeah, it's smooth, so you got to carry like a screwdriver with you to the gig. Pin 1, ground. Pin 2, hot. Pin 3, cold. That's. Oh, and then we got like, I don't know, a schematic. That's the word I'm looking for. So if you want to build your own, there you go. Screenshot. And yeah, and it's got bumpers on it, so I guess you can take it to the fairgrounds and bumper car with it. I don't know. So yeah, so snag, and then my van fell apart. So that's how that happened in life. So we're just gonna put that back in there and pretend we didn't see that. Propagandas. Let's put this in the right way. Sure. Where are they out of? Samson. Something Boulevard. Oh, New York. All right. There we are. Any questions? Nope. Not a single one. Nope. They're like, nope, we know everything. There's Martin Lemaire. That's some slick late 90s tech. I know, right? Ooh. But yeah, so we got that. Which is cool. Never know when I got to plug an acoustic into a PA system. Which I got now. I got to say, plug the acoustic into the. And, Charles, almost got an electric kazoo. Which really, it's just like a microphone that goes into the top part. Oh, and there was another one. Loud kazoo. It was a kazoo, and where the top part is, it had like a phonograph horn sticking off her. And the funny part is, the way it was angled back at the person. I'm like, well, that's not right at all. You want to put it out the other way. So, yeah, the co-op student was cleaning up things, Charles, high school, right? He goes, how does that make it louder? I'm like, well, it's got a horn like a phonograph. And he looked at me like, hey, old man, what the fuck's a phonograph? I'm like, all right, easy there. Sag Thong in the house. Joe Alba's here. Electric kazoo talk box, right? But yeah, it was weird. I had the electron had a little mic. It said humbucking too. I'm like, easy. I don't know about that. Because that would involve a pickup. But it had a little piece over where the diaphragm is. The cable came off that with a 1/4 inch. And I almost got it because I just want to hear what a kazoo would sound like through a pedal board. Like, what's a kazoo with a phaser sound like? Probably awesome. Because let's be honest, everything sounds better with a phaser. I got all the heartburn now. Great. I was going to take an antacid before the show. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah, that phonographic evidence. Exactly, Pooh. So, yeah. That's what's going on. Hey, we should play some songs. And, right. I'm going to give away some channel memberships because it's a brand new month. It's a brand new day. No, that's a different song. Steve Reezer Rezer. I think he's trying to make fun of me. Of course Ryan did. Keith H is here. Finally. Now we can start the show. If you have any requests, request them. You can do that with adding me or remember, use the member milestone or stand it with super chat. I'm bringing up the YouTube chat right now so I can give away some channel memberships. Where was I? Show your support, I guess. Yep, membership gifting. Should would have known. All right, so we're going to give away 5 memberships to... What's up, John? Here we go. Do you know any odds tunes? Ooh. Yep. No. Thank you, Charles. Which I believe is Wendy Under the Stars, their first single. Which the radio version, Charles, was I made love to Wendy under the stars the night that Elvis died. Of course, the album version is I was fucking Wendy under the stars the night that Elvis died. Wow, that's really off key. But yeah, so made love as opposed to fucking. I prefer the fucking. In Canadian radio, you can play fucking. They don't fucking care, because it's art. If it's a lyric in a song, it's considered art, and we can't censor art. All right, easy there, pretentious one. It just means I can say fuck on the radio as long as I put it in the song lyric. All right. So anyways, back to giving away channel memberships, because we can. Here we go. Get 5 now. Who will get them? RJ the Mad One was gifted a Ben Coombs membership. Lars Guitars. Boner Jams. Arvon Gaunt. There's a name I haven't heard in a minute. And Alan Speak. Well, there you go, kids. Welcome. No, once again, Ryan, yeah. Go look up the lyrics. then I just remember there was the one odds video. They're getting chased around by, I was like, ooh, these some ornery looking dudes driving around in a 4-wheel drive truck, all jacked them up with a skull and crossbones on the hood. And I'm like, wait, that's the band Junk House driving that. I'm like, what the? Like, you don't expect to see that in a music video. You know, like, okay, someone gets chased around, oh, I'm gonna run, and these people are chasing me. You're like, that's another band! I'm like, awesome! Was that Eat My Brains? Oh, Matt gifted 5 memberships. Appreciate that, Matt. Let's see who won. Boom. Listen, Marcel LeBlanc was gifted a membership. R2R3 Locking Nut was gifted a membership. Crazy Cook 678 was gifted a membership. Great Vanzini was gifted a membership. Sarah Sevink. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. You got something under the C there. Wait. Yeah, you do. You got some kind of accent-y thing. I don't know. So I'm just going to... What's up, Sir Hat? Welcome. All right. Question for all the Canucks and wannabe Canucks. What defines a channel on an amp? An independent tone stack would be my guess. Something that you have individual controls from one to another. Because some can share some. Could be a shared EQ. Oh, man. All the gas. With independent gains. Odds are totally underrated. Oh, it sounds different, Ryan. Patty Dill's in the house. You can tell by the way she types. What's up, John Shane? And those joining late, we'll do a recap at the top of the hour of the new gear, because I ain't fucking picking that up twice, Charles. You know, like every time. So what'd you get? And then as soon as I put it down, someone else will go, hey, fam, what'd you get? You want to know at this point? Top of the hour. Black Cadillac. Something. It's got a Cadillac. I know of Danko. I don't know any of his songs. I should learn some Danko Jones. Oh, yeah. Get that, Charles. Fucking may have been demoing a fender-shaped object today on Clean. Also, like... Still hearing tremolo, even though there isn't any tremolo on. Yeah, but now I gotta learn that all that chicken picking stuff. It's gonna be so good. But yeah. Oh yeah. What's up, Cheech? Because Bo's in the chat. So I was demoing a Fender Ultra Strat, Charles, with a special finish, which to me just looked like a regular two-tone burst, but they called it Ultra Burst. And I thought, Ultra Burst. That sounds like a really shitty nu metal band from the 90s. Am I wrong, folks? Ultra Burst. Like, easy there, Limp Bizkit 2.0. Like, you know, Ultra Burst. It's like, I don't know. Am I wrong? Folks, you know, probably like sleeve tattoos, all the guy liner, some kind of jet black dyed side part emo looking motherfuckers. We're like, we're Ultra Burst. We're like, you're weak. Thank you. I needed a laugh like that today, Eddie. Hey, Ben, today I shot a puck and hit some dude in the biscuits. No. But, am I wrong, though, BC? Right? Ultra Burst. Easy. Ultra Burst. Yeah, or... He's using his Ultra Burst. Like, wee, 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 wee. You know, with a fucking, I don't know, radar fucking rings, smoke rings coming out. Yeah, Ultra Beast plays a triple wreck in a modeler. Yes. Yeah. We prefer a silent stage. Why? So we can hear all your wallet chains rattling? Get your tomatoes ready. Next up is Ultra Burst. Should be a setting on the guitar pedal. Good. Yeah. It's just the same thing in a different key. It's weird when you just play a certain chord progression with the right amount of palm mute, you just immediately, there it is. My best friend's girlfriend. Oh, no, easy. Easy there, Keith. Keith went there, Charles. He's like, yeah, glad I'm not on camera for that one. Starting to think I was recording the middle position there, Chris. Oh, we do. Okay, we got just the numbers and the compressor. What are our bad album cover over? When, you mean? Or what? What? Car is not a band home for dynamic stage antics. No. Why? Because it's just the superior position. La la la! Middle position Mondays. Or... It was funny, Charles. I was telling you about the Gretsch I saw today with the hard shell case. I noticed the hard shell case before the fucking guitar hanging right next to it. Because they leaned the case against the wall right next to the guitar. And I was like, ooh, I could go for that case. And then I'm glad I didn't. Because I'm Poe now. So, yeah. Alright. So, anywho's, we're going to, it's the bottom of the hour. And so that means bad album covers featuring Charles 75N. You know him from such shows as Guitar Safari. It's never been the theme song. It's always been my theme song. Then again, he doesn't play a theme song on Fridays anymore. I don't know, maybe I gotta check your replays, Charles, to see if it shows up. But it's just like, boom, there you are. Hey, how's it going? I'm like, theme song? You know, you can even play the shitty one that Seth wrote. You know, you don't have to play my glorious epic. No, it's not shitty. Well, it's not great. Both recorded in home studios. I, smart enough to outsource the production work to the producer. All I'm saying about that. All right, so I'm going to get louder, folks, because I'm going to enable echo cancel. There we go. And then I'm going to knock down my volume a bit to hopefully compensate for that. Now we're going to welcome to the stage. Welcome to the stage. Now, easy. He doesn't need a Gretsch that bad. We're welcoming him to the stage, folks.
What do you mean I don't need a Gretsch that bad?
All right. Well, if you want to spin around with a brass pole for fucking tips to get a Gretsch, that's on you, dude. But
Hey, you Phil's not proud.
Yep. So that album cover's coming up. He gets a very, very bad. So
oh, do we? No.
Yeah. I couldn't quite get to the right far enough back because I had too much shit on my phone. So one that, hey Ken, the one that we thought was going to be next week. Actually, I put it as the last one tonight. So, because I like to end on on a certain note. So, hey, easy folks. You want to talk Gretsch's BC? I'm gonna, because you saw it and he hasn't. So, what were you playing with today? Because I was playing with this. Yeah, all the flames. And the back is just as flamey.
That was kind of hard to see earlier today.
Yeah. So almost forgot to do it till right at the end. All right.
Well, there, Patty Dill.
Easy. I'm not. Yeah, Steve finally got a fucking Gretsch. Although he got a Jet. That's like your gateway, right? Into Gretsch.
It's a gateway Gretsch, for sure.
Right? Because it's kind of like a Les Paul, but not really. So
did you get the one without the Bigsby on it too?
Probably.
Probably. Yeah.
All right. So what do I got to do here? I got to share screen. And then look for that. And then here we go. All right. So the first one we have, we'll go like this, is Bill Smarmy and the Business. Oh, he's got a fabric wrapped guitar, Charles.
He's got something.
The man with the lucky lips. Yeah. He doesn't look too lucky in life. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I think he's living a dream, Ben.
Oh, he is. So if we can a fella zoom, look at that guitar though, right? Easy.
Oh, so he clearly likes the older ladies because he's got the whole.
Pretty sure he stole this jacket from Lenny.
Thing going on there.
Ooh, the matching. Yeah. The pinky ring so bright it blares out. That is awesome. And yeah, I like the
matching strap. Yes.
Yeah.
Classy.
This is all very Edith Prickly, folks. That's what I'm just saying. Edith Prickly collection with Lenny, and this just and the scarf like Wayne Newton or Elvis. Sure.
Oh, did you catch the belt?
Oh yeah, with his name. That's I don't know, Charles.
Dude, he's living the dream. He's got it made.
He does.
It's a bad album, but we're still jealous.
Swiggy. Like Days Roll says, just unlucky thinking, right?
This looks like one of those carnival albums, right? Get your picture, put on an album here.
Right. Yep. Yeah, I was probably recorded at a homeless shelter. Funny you mentioned that.
I was thinking retirement community.
Jazz Dragon's here.
Well, here we go.
His mom fronted the money. Yeah, Jakey Lee is on Tone Talk tomorrow night, but this is much bigger. Right. Just saying. So yeah, so the man with the lucky lips. Let's
Tone Talk doesn't do bad album covers. I'm just saying.
No, they should, but they don't. All right, how's a fella?
Hey, Mayhem.
There we are.
There you go.
Next. Wow. Who's looking back? Well, I ain't looking out front. Oh my God.
Nobody.
I do not want to zoom in.
I appreciate that.
I hope he's wearing some underbreeches under there because that's a very thin situation there. Mark's here. Mark Taft in the house.
Mark, can you come on and comment on this album cover?
I was going to hit you up, Mark, about getting together tomorrow to do some detail work on Dad's Ford before I sell it, but blew the oil cooler in my van today, so I have no wheels. I'm fucking stuck at home all week until I get it fixed. I'm getting low on weed, mayhem. See what he did there?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I know he's got wheels and a crop, so we're due for a visit. No.
Yeah,
He kind of looks like Ray Liotta.
it's a community service at this point.
Yeah.
No. This has got to be the winner for the night. I'm just saying. This is disturbing.
You think so?
Yeah.
All
I'm not
right.
ready.
So yeah, wrong with
that was really nice.
Wow. Hey Matt, I think I found your Halloween costume. BC, call me crazy. I think he might not be straight. Tom coming in like a champ.
This is why we love Ben and Tom.
Yeah. Tom has he has the exact smear in the right spot on the screen, so he's not seeing. He's like, oh, okay.
Maybe smear wasn't the right choice of words.
Yeah. So, yeah. Vincent Capretta. Oh, NFL zoom. Oh, easy. Just one partial zoom. See, there we go. No crotch. I was like, was he miming? I don't know. This is just so wrong on so many levels, Charles. So I think we should probably move on at this point to avoid further scarring.
I would appreciate it.
I apparently have to go back. I don't want to. I don't know. Stop. How? What happens if I?
You're not making it better, Coombs.
No. I was just trying to. Here we go. Music for trapping. Tender that is. Elliot Lawrence and his orchestra.
Despite the heads on the wall, this is much tamer.
Right? Even with the heads on the wall. And who knows what he pulled out of that drawer to put in one of those glasses, right? Oh, it's a turntable. Yeah, sure, it's a turntable. Let me just turn on turntable, and he has the roofies right there next to the needle. So you scoop it up, so it looks all innocent.
So are we seeing blonde, brunette, and redhead, right? He's collecting them all.
Oh, no. Oh, all right. Guy needs some cases. Well, come on by. Because we know what happens with that, Charles. Then I go, hey, Mayhem, when the fuck am I getting my cases back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a double delivery.
We'll figure something out. Don't slip in the oil in the driveway.
Oh.
I really should do something about that. Right.
See, after that last one, this one's just funny.
Right? Oh, I don't care who watches. Gay, straight. Don't matter to me, Cheech. Whatever rubs your Buddha. You know. Don't matter to me. Where's Trev? Trev is driving back from downtown Vancouver, so he figured he was gonna miss the beginning. So yeah, this is very tame, because really it's not tame, but it's very tame. All right,
this is one we would normally go, oh my gosh, but
right, especially since there's the empty spot.
Exactly.
Right. Yeah. So what do we got next? All right. Oops. Oh no.
Oh, come on, Coombs.
There we go. Conway Twitty. I wonder what she'll think about me leaving.
She'll be think great. Don't have to share my hairspray anymore.
That haircut just says I got 3 families and we're all in the same town.
That's like that's past all the dippity do. He is full on to hairspray.
That's all the pomade, right? No. Well, this is the early years because he just let the sides grow out to fill in the 70s for that full Herb Tarlick hair helmet.
No, but this is where he went from pomade to Aquanut.
Right?
Yeah.
It's just like you see him like wearing the 10-gallon hat and he has to wear the 10-gallon hat because the hair's so high inside. You're like, damn! I'm just looking like the distance of his eyebrows. His eyebrows are closer to his jawline than the top of that hair.
Oh, yeah. Well, and the thing is, this guy had a huge career. Huge.
But this is like one of those early albums, like when Willie has the same haircut. You're like, who the fuck's the guy with the Brill Cream short hair? You're like, that's Willie Nelson. You're like, that ain't fucking Willie Nelson.
You remember that period of time where Willie shaved off his beard?
Yeah, it was weird.
Oh, my mom about had a heart attack.
Yep. Not in stereo, but in turtleneck. Right.
Oh my.
Yeah. All right. That one, again, pretty tame. Yeah, he doesn't need to wear a helmet when riding a motorcycle with that hair.
No.
So, yeah, she's like, need help packing? All right, let's move on. Apparently, we're not shocking and awing. Here you go. Disco Festa, not Fiesta, but Festa with Tutton Pista.
Oh my God.
We're hoping this.
This
Martin?
is everything wrong with the early 80s right here.
Yeah, Martin, this is one's for you.
It's got to be European, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like look at some of these people. I'm just saying. Wait, is that Ralph? Is that Scott Baio? How skinny is that tie? And Bette Midler, right? No, it's not. This guy. Why is he holding his hat in front of her? Where's his other hand, Charles?
You don't want to know.
And not, especially in front of don't in front of the children. And this guy's dancing with his daughter. That's just weird. Like, you should tell her she's all put together. She's home from college for the holidays, Charles, because she's all like totally.
Well, you gotta love that he's wearing the baggy leather pants,
right?
Which
Nothing's
are
bad, like baggy leather pants. Okay, the guy on the far right's the gym trainer that bangs all the wives. I knew it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Hey, yes, because I don't know your first name. Billy's here.
You gotta love the bald guy in the back by himself.
Right? It was, that guy. This guy looks like a minister? Like, what the hell?
Well, is this some like bizarre church chalking record?
Yeah, I don't know. Volume 1.
No. No.
Yeah. Released on Philips? Wow. Oh, wait. I'm not as good as Trev for the. I can't know. Something. Sure. Wait, what's that shirt? Oh, it's stars.
That does not make it better.
No, it doesn't. All right. So yeah, that's Disco Festa. It's a festa for the resta.
Well, that's just bad. It's just bad all the way around.
See, this is why we're not into disco.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. So let's move on.
Searching for Tone, you might have something there.
Yeah. Come and play with me in the garden. Sarah, Crazy Child, John's Children. All right, Charles. You wanted fucked up.
Well,
Polydor Records.
I could hear it. This is one of those ones where you want to.
Sarah?
This is the one where you want to be in on the pitch for this cover, right?
Right.
So here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
And the blonde guy is really upset that there are no chicks on the set.
They gave him a very well endowed. It's like a sporin. Not the size of that thing. This guy was not so lucky. Just crouch down. Just crouch down.
Yeah, but he's good with it.
Yeah,
definitely good with it.
That's all kinds of weird, Charles.
Oh yeah.
What's up,
but it's like the two dark-haired guys knew it was going to happen, and the blonde guy just found out when he showed up.
Yeah. Introduce them to Vincent with the cutoffs and lucky lips. Tie it all together.
Wow. I tell you, the chat's getting better just than we are, for sure.
Eddie, just vegans. Billy, I hope that's not poison ivy.
That may be the discomfort you're seeing on his face.
Right. All right. It's there. All right. That was number 6.
Oh, wait. Back it up for a minute, Ben.
Uh-huh.
Just reread that title.
Come and play with me in the garden, Sarah. Crazy child. Yeah, it's like, come and play with me in the garden, Sarah.
Yeah, now insert commas.
Yeah. John's children. All right.
Oh my.
I don't know. I don't know, Charles. It's just I don't want to play with John's children. Neither do I. Yeah, which one is Sarah? It's not gay if it's on an album cover. Ronnie!
Nice.
Ronnie for the win.
Here he goes.
Cast of Lord of the Flies, right? All right. Let's see what else we got. Serenade for Love, Richard Heyman and his orchestra, custom high fidelity, and she looks out cold.
Yeah, she looks like she got the special drink.
She drank what was on the counter with the hunting people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you guys, is it Sarah? It's a trap, but maybe that's Sarah. When the roofies kick in, right?
Oh.
I was hearing that, Tom. It's a trap.
Oh my.
Yeah, the comments are flying in. He's trying a chalk line.
they are doing much better than we would. Oh, Joe Alba's the winner here.
Yeah. We can acknowledge him. We can't really repeat him, folks, but we can acknowledge him. Sub Guitar Samurai won. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. A.K.A. Dick Hyman. Right. Matt, her last words, this tastes funny.
Oh.
Yeah. It's okay, he's her dad.
Classy.
Yeah. 60s prototype real doll.
I'm starting to realize we're a more demented category of people.
Wow, these are my people, Charles, because you notice it's the channel members and patrons that are making most of the comments too.
Well, I'm making mental notes of who's commenting what.
Right? Including the moderators are the worst.
Oh yeah.
These are my people. Yeah.
And Tom gets a pass on everything, no.
Tom's going dark. Yeah, so Serenade for Love. I don't think so. The record's just sitting there on the carpet. And yeah.
I'm just
it's wrong on so many levels, Charles.
And then some.
So let's move on. We've got 3 more. Whew. The Miracle at My House.
I have no words.
And that just looks like somebody took the photo. Like that looks like flashbulb photography in the 70s.
Well, it looks like the girl looks like the woman, the old lady from Poltergeist in her early years.
Oof. Yeah. What's she playing? A fucking bowling pin? Like, there's a tambourine there. You got your sticks.
I think it's one of those wood instruments where it's got notches in it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Which always sounds awesome in a Los Lobos tune.
Yep.
The deleted scene. That doll is super realistic. Yoko Ono's first album, sure. Crystal Gale with Yoko Ono.
Oh my.
Wow. I need to get a triangle just so I can play the opening to YYZ, Charles. There you go. There you go, Bo. There's your Rush. You requested Rush, you know. Hollow Mexican thing we had one just like it. All right. Thanks, Lynette.
All right, thank you, Lynette.
So, yeah, this is a whole different kind of creepy. It's kind of like that hunting creepy thing. Like I say, it's like not paying attention to the camera, only paying attention to the camera.
It's like it's like two separate pictures merged.
That's like a death dress of some kind, you know, like, well, we weren't expecting to live this long, so you just wear it because you might die in it. That's no. The Miracle at My House. And there's like no other reference.
Nothing.
Oh, that kid does have Banjo Boy vibes. I know he's like, ding, 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 ding. Yeah.
Nice.
Not Dimension Rush, though. No.
Well, it's just you can't you can't look at this and just not get creepy.
Yeah. That's why I threw it in, because I went, wow, that's creepy as fuck. All right, so let's move on to the penultimate one, Charles. Oh wait, why is it not letting me? All right.
That usually means it's a lot.
Dang it! There.
Yeah,
You touched me.
Of course he did.
We were due, Charles.
We were due for a He Touched Me.
Yeah, and this is like, what is this, like the lagoon at some weird like tiki restaurant thing? You know what I mean? Wishing Well.
I'm looking at that. The first track is I'm Telling My Story.
Oh, right. That kid, like the way he's standing with the hand in pocket, it's like he's seen some shit.
Oh yeah.
And it's in stereo, Chris. I just noticed.
Of course it is.
Yeah, it's in stereo. Yeah. The bow tie. Yeah. Yeah, that's
Oh no. Wait, go down. Okay.
Oh. LPcoverlover.com.
Yeah, that's when they put that on there, it just makes you think it's part of the album cover, and you like, that's bad.
Yeah. Tell me about your uncle. Sequel to The Guy with Daisy Dukes. This is the early years. This is before he started turning tricks. Oh, I'm losing bandwidth. Oh, how nice.
Well, what was that movie? What was it? Never mind.
But are you ready, folks, for the finale?
I think we better get there.
Brace yourself, Charles.
True BC Rich.
Ready, folks? Here it comes. Arlo Astor, the Basement Tapes. I farted. It was liquid. Been there, Arlo. Been there.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, John. Yeah, youngest ad exec you've ever seen. I know, right? Kid was really, yeah. There it is, folks.
Can you go a little bit bigger on the top part of that?
Oh, yeah. Ooh, easy. There we go.
Okay, basement tapes. Okay.
Yeah.
You read that. I couldn't see it.
Yeah. I farted. It was liquid. That's it, Charles. Like, it's like, you don't know. Yeah. I heard it was shitty.
How does this get beyond quality control, right? It's like, don't you want to put something else on the cover?
Like, I'm hoping it's a comedy album. You know, like you got to wash your ass, right?
Right.
That's what I'm hoping. You know, the Basement Tapes. It was, he wrote this all when he was living in his parents' basement. Is that Isaac the bartender from Love Boat? Wow, John, wow. Wow.
That's dark.
Yeah. Oh, no, Tom. Ugh. Oh, he went to
You went there.
yeah. Ooh.
Hey there, Jeff K.
Yeah, he's Jeff K. Speaking of which, I got to shout out some patrons in a minute.
Yeah, you should shout out some patrons. That'd be a good idea.
Which, folks, the best way to support the channel is the virtual tip jar. The second best way is to become a patron. The worst way is to become a channel member. Although I do love my channel members, but you know, Google takes 30%. The man takes 30%, and I see 40%. Although the virtual tip jar, I see about 99.9 of it. So I do.
A virtual tip jar is the way to go.
Yeah.
Or you could spread the love and do all three.
That you can.
Just saying.
Yeah. Like if you come for 3, that's triple penetration. Easy. And for those to reiterate, what happened to me, the good news, I got some stuff from the LA and the M free of charge. The bad news is, as a fellow was back in the driveway, like it's just like at the speedway, with the old slick 50.
I'm thinking maybe the car is trying to copy you.
It farted and it was liquid. So then, and then it decided, folks. So Phil's got to pay for that this week before I get to drive again.
I think you just didn't use the right dinosaurs.
They wanted the skinny dinosaurs, and I like the thicker dinosaurs. I like a little girth by dinosaurs. I'm just saying. 5W30 or 5W20. I don't even use that in a lawnmower. That's sewing machine oil.
Well, just about all the cars that take 5W20, they end up putting 5W30 in as they get older anyway.
Why didn't you mention that last week, Charles, when I was up on the oil? Anyways. Yeah, and oil has doubled in price in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Literally. Rich and I were talking about it. They say, yeah, it's crazy. Oil's literally doubled. Why do all 3 when you can take what you pay on the other 2 and divert it to the tip jar so Ben gets more of it? That too.
That's true.
And somebody did. Thank you very much, Billy Baloney. Yeah, thank you very much. That's appreciated. Excuse me. Speaking of my sister is like, hey, right at 6 p.m. Hey, when am I going to get the money for that planter I got? And I was like, oh yeah, I transferred that last week. I'm like, snag it out of my account. So she's like, all right. So Matt, she appreciates it. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate that. So I suppose I should play some music now. Well, no, sorry. I was thinking. So I'm watching a let's call it Transgender Thursday, but it's not. It's Trans Trend. I was like, Trans Thursday, easy. That's different. That's like it's ladies' night, but is it? I don't know. Who's checking? So like pre-ops drink half price. Don't mind. Had to go there. Anyways, on watching they were playing with the backing tracks there, Charles, right? And they're trying to decide. And I realized a lot of these backing tracks aren't they just music basically? Because there was all like the slow stuff, and I'm just like, this is all music. It's motherfucking elevator music. Somehow these cool cats, they're so cool, Charles. They've tricked us into watching them play to fucking elevator music, and we like it.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Right? And, you go, well, no, Charles, they played the Pink Floyd there, like they're playing Have a Cigar. Were they, though? Because that sounded like a music version of Have a Cigar. Thank you very much, Josh Tamberg. Appreciate it.
Those gents put all the effort into it, though.
Yeah. But, it's sort of like we were discussing after the show last night, Charles. I don't know if you noticed, but I threaded a needle on last night's show by comparing Van Halen and Duran Duran and pulled it off without losing all my subscribers and viewers and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie S., how was the Explorer after the new strings? We got rid of some of the buzz, not quite all of it. So a fella just did the old school thing, just took a little piece of paper, fold it in half, put it in the slot. So, because eventually I'll fill in the slot with a little baking soda and glue boost, and then file it back down a bit myself. But yeah, it's workable, and definitely the strings help the tuning stability tremendous.
So you think that slot's cut too low?
It is. You can see it. It's because with the wound strings, you want them basically proud of the top of the nut a bit. Like they don't need to be fully like the thin strings.
Well, do you think it was cut too low with, or did it just work its way down?
I could have over time. But I don't think it's got that many miles on it because the thing was so new when I got it. And the guy traded it in. Like it was a 2016, and he traded it in like 2018, 2019, I want to say.
Yeah, it might be the reason why.
I see all the face palms. Why? Is that because I compared Duran Duran and Van Halen? Just saying.
There you go.
I just got a donation on the virtual tip jar to not play Bon Jovi. I can do that. You know how I can do that, Charles? Because I don't know how to play any Bon Jovi songs. So
don't admit that. It won't come up again.
No, but if I get a talk box, I'll probably accidentally figure like that. So yeah. So thank you, Charles. As always, I will see you this coming Friday on One Volume, One Tone. Guitar Safari. If it's like, are you due? No, I am fucking not due. I am. Although it's hard when you play a flame top Gretsch that they're like, and they put the regular price on too, Charles, because they're like, this it's really $11.50, and we got it for $8.50, and then the hard shell they put on it regular, and it was like mint that hard shell, regularly $2.50 on for $1.25, and I'm like, oh, we got to pay to hear that one again, Bo. He's like, that guy again? Yeah, easy. That's like for something like that. I don't know. That was like we're laughing. I was at the auto flea market one year, Charles. You can appreciate this because you're a car guy. And I bought an Uga horn because I had my Z28, and I thought nothing better than an 80 Z28 with an Uga horn.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right. But the problem was the diaphragm was fucked up, so it oohed, but it wouldn't guh. So it just sounded like it was dry heaving. Like you hit the button, it goes, ugh, ugh, ugh. And so I left it because it was great because people would be leaning, we'd be at a field party, you hit it, ugh, and people are like, what the fuck was like dead dying cow out here and stuff. So yeah, this Wednesday is the Water Buffalo meeting, Mark, 7 p.m. Eastern. My tip was simply for the car. Guy's got to have a car. The guy does have to have a car. All right.
That's true.
Okay, that was 2 minutes ago. This happened. All right, appreciate that. So, which I'm going to open that in case another one comes in, then I'll see it easier. That ain't a talk box. That's a tequila box. Ooh, box tequila. That's a name for an album.
No,
not as good as Dollar Store Pate, but it's pretty good.
It's not good enough for a bottle. I'm just saying.
Ultra Burst.
Well, before you start playing again, thank your members and Patreons because you'll forget.
Yes. You too can become a patron. Go to Patreon, and you can search for my name. I'm there all week. Try the veal. No. You can be there's the address as well. How do I copy and paste off your screen? I don't know.
Get creative, people.
I'm meeting you halfway here. And so I want to shout out, Brother Bent Tom there in the chat, Guitar Man 45, who, there we go. Jeff K, Symmetry, who's here in spirit. He could be lurking while driving. We're not sure. He's not like Laz. Hey, everybody in the chat while driving. Gear Junkie 35, our good friend Jason. T. Ricky, because of Todd Flowers. Randy Crooks. Doug Strong, Keith H. Renewed today, having a hassle. He did it right before showtime. I'm like, I don't know either, Keith. I don't own a credit card. So I don't know. And then he got to work. So I don't know what he did. Fucking digitals, sure. Probably got one his kid to help him, That's what I would
Probably.
do. If I had a kid, I'd get him to help me because it's fucking Digicals. That's nothing against you, Keith. That's just us. We're old white guys, and this is Digicals. Paul McNary and the Cats, who Paul's not watching already. He's, fuck that, Chiefs are on. All right, fine, Paul. JP Page 2, Fruitcake Tony, Blackjack Guitar. Oh, we got to show off the shit we got too. John ZD351, Charles Green, L&M Guitar Corner. Charles, that's that guy. Charles is see, to quote. Unfucking believable. Josh Tanberg, Mr. Anderson 59. Saw him in last night's chat alongside Lawrence Cash of Alaska. And of course, our favorite lurker, Riff.
Look who showed up.
Oh, hang on. So we'll take that off and then I'll go over to comments. Oh, there he is!
There he is.
You say you're probably lurking while driving because you're not Laz. Although he could be at his in the Tone Shack, or now called the Stack Shack, I think he calls it now. Which sounds like that's like an apartment building, a Stack Shack, a really shitty apartment building. Oh, I live over in Stack Shack. Oh yeah, it's a rickety place on windy days. You see it moving. It looks like one of those things at the fucking car dealership. Oh, you're like, what's that? That's a building without building codes. Yep. Oof. Yep. No. All right. So we thank them. Oh yeah, we're gonna show off the shit. So, oh, is this one's closer? Oh, right out of reach. Oh, sinuses. So, Trav, got this for free before the van blew up. Well, I'll see you in the afterhang. We'll talk about the van. So, we got a DI box, Samson, with they put the schematic, expecting it's going to fall apart, Charles. So, here's your fucking schematic. So,
because I know you should solo yourself at this point.
I could. All right. Well, I'll see you. We'll see you on Friday. And by the way, put the link to your channel in the chat, Charles. Appreciate it as always. All right. That's me. Hey, there we go. So while I am multitasking, so we got this because it's so old. If you look at the price tag, you've done me. There we go. And so it wasn't in the system. Manager's not there, so like screw it. Let's just throw it away. And then Trev, Trev. Although Trev hasn't been playing that long, Charles, so he may have seen one of these back in the day. But I suspect if John Deshane's still here, John's definitely seen one of these. All right, easy. Straight from Toronto, Canada. Trainer 6-channel powered mixer. What do you mean powered, Ben? Well, back in the old days, they put the power amps right inside all one device. And of course, they put one fucking go handle on it. Like, that's just waiting to... It smells old. It smells like old electronics. All right, there's the back. For those who are like, let's see the back. Bottom. There's nothing to see on the bottom. Front. Sure, you got... This is great, Charles. So you have it on the desk in front of you. You got all the fucking cables running down under the front of the desk between your legs. Sucks balls. But it's okay if you're working side stage with it. So, not in point of sale. Customer gave to us free. GM. Okay, that's Gavin. All right. Mercy. And of course, the employees there, Charles, they're all like fucking kids, right? They're in their 20s. They're like, hey, old man, you like old shit? You want this old shit? I'm like, okay. And you know what, Bo? We were wondering if you did. Yeah, it's heavy, Patty. For 6 channels, that's the size of like a 20-channel board in today's world. What store in Toronto? Well, it was manufactured in Toronto, Cheech, because Yorkville. Yeah, free for both items, Trev. But then the oil cooler in my van blew up. So I look like I'm at the Speedway. Well, all right, Trev watches the drag races, so he knows. Hey, Trev, this look fucking familiar? Yeah, that's all the old... Why is it stopped there, Charles? Because that's where I was, and then I was kind of backed up on the grass, so I had to pull forward again to back up again. And that's where you see, that fucking snail trail. Yeah, I just said snail trail. I don't know if you can say that on here, but I did. So... The part's been ordered from the Jungle website. I'm hoping it comes this week because I'm homebound until going forward. All right, that was from Josh Tamberg. Thanks again. And then thank you to Billy Baloney and Unfucking Believable. All right, there we go. For the donation. Dos mio! I know. You can all do the Charles face palms. No, there was still a bit on the dipstick, but when I checked it right after I pulled in, it was well below the ad. It was like, this is the safe zone, they called it. And I was, well, already half the oil had leaked out on the 4-kilometer drive back, I guess. I don't know. No parking lot videos this week. No, my sister said she didn't need to go shopping this week. Thank you. I am, yeah, might as well just move, right? At this point. Might as well just move. And so, yeah, so that happened. And we got Dad's class car working, Patrick, because on, I don't know, Charles, we'll call it old white guyism. I fucking scored a 10 out of 10 because I had cleaned out that car 3 years ago and put all the crap into a little Rubbermaid container. And then it was just a matter of finding that container. That's the key to the whole operation. And so, arranged for Saturday. Rich is coming over to work on it. I go out to the garage. I look across the garage, and I got a row of old batteries on the shelf. And then right above that on the next shelf, there's the fucking Rubbermaid container. I'm the man. I know where it is. So, Rich texts me and says, on the way over. I'm like, all right, you know what, Charles? I'm going to one up ahead. I'm going to pull that out and actually pull the parts out. And I pull out that bin and I open the top and there's a Trivial Pursuit game from the 80s as well as the expansion packs of this, that. And I went... So Rich comes over, oh, well, at least we could do the oil. And then we took a look at the electric wiper conversion kit. We got that working. Piece of cake. And so he also saw, I had a couple rolls of, let's call it fuel line, Charles. I don't know. It's fucking steel line of about the diameter of your pinky. My pinky, not yours. I don't know. Maybe we have matching. Pinky brothers! Say matching pinkies. So he's like, what are you doing with that? And I said, well, I'm giving it to you. Because I figure, it just builds up, just build up with the credit for the auto repairs for the rest of my life. And then as I was talking, I'm looking over his shoulder, Charles, at another shelf. And what do I see? Ah! The Rubbermaid container. Possibly. We've been through this once already today. Easy. Pulled that one out. Wouldn't you know, found the parts. Oh yeah! That's one to put on the shelf. One day I'm going to need that shit. And there's a bunch of random stuff there. So we got that done, which is remounting the ignition system. So you don't have to reach under the dash and hold it up. And then every time I start the car, I forget. And the thumb and the finger are holding two screw covers. Because, it's kind of, you put the wire in, screw it down like a fucking electrical outlet. So every time I start the car, I go, fuck! Every fucking time. All the voltage through the hand, up through the shoulder. Give yourself a heart attack. Perfect. So, the special socket, we didn't use the special socket. We used a pair of needle nose to just right. So, yeah. Cheech, I live with a cat. I got a roommate of a cat. She's upstairs, probably splayed out on a fucking queen-size bed like she's the queen that she is. So, yeah. Exactly, John. Exactly. Yeah, John knows. I'll read the transcript in the chat, folks. It's all there. Wow, John can type fast, or he's copying and pasting this, Charles. I'm not sure. Right, BC? Like you're a little envious, aren't you? Aren't you, Rob? You're a little envious right now. Michael Krause is about to type Dan Electro all in caps to try to. Hey, look at me! Look at me! All right, so I barely played. It's 9:15, so we're gonna try to earn our dinner tonight, which was, oh, by the way, was clam chowder. We had Campbell's clam chowder because I didn't feel like cooking after the shitty ass afternoon I had after. Oh, I just squished the nut leaning forward. God damn it! Now I'm nauseous. Oh, all right. Oh, still a little nauseous though. Your garage sounds like my barn. Wait, where's that tool? Yeah. Well, that's like, Rich is like, I'm like, you can borrow some of my tools if you need, right? Because he's going back and forth to the trunk of his car for tools. And I was like, you can borrow my tools. And so he goes to walk to the 6-foot high toolbox, Charles. I'm like, what are you doing? You just I was going to borrow tools. I'm like, none of my tools are in the toolbox. They're all, if you look at the shelves, there's like 3 or 4 trays, you know, that comes out of the top of the Go style. And so that's what the old man did. You fill up a tray. When that's full, you grab another fucking tray. And they're just fucking trays everywhere. Usually sitting in the back of a vehicle or on the floor. Rich had to pee while he was here, Charles. So rather than coming inside because he's a country boy, he went out back. So he got to notice my collection of worn out riding mowers, which if fellows watch the videos when I shoot them on the deck, sometimes you look over a fellow's shoulder, you'll see there's 2 riding mowers parked side by each. And you're like, why aren't they right next to each other? Because the cap for the pickup truck used to be on the ground between them. That's why. Which is better, Ben? Smoke or edible? Smoke for me. Easy, John. Easy, John. I think they're breeding on here, Charles. It seems like more and more all the time. I don't know. Oh, Charles is on the phone now with his wife. No, I'm not lying, Keith. Motherfucker's on the phone with his wife. Look at him. Yep, see, told you. No, it's not. It's actually, I think it's actually April O'Neil. Between the pickups. Alright, so, requests? Because otherwise I'm just going to keep it. Yeah, April O'Neil. Nope. I don't know. Oh, what can we play? See, because I played riffs earlier today, and I don't want to play them. But well, that too, which, nothing wrong with that, John. Congrats, Billy. 1 more year, you're eligible for parole. No, you're not. No, you're not. Can I play AC/DC? Why, sure, Patty. Thank you. That one they don't like us playing on the YouTube, but I can do. the intro to that. The intro of that one, Chris? Something like that. Ooh. Patty. I had a good time hanging out with Haas. Haas is a good friend. A pleasure to know that fella. A fine chap. What else? Pip's back. Alright, cool. Need some ideas, Hip. He's a youngster. Huh? Does that make me? I think we're the same age. thanks, Arf. Yeah, just a USB mic. 2 amplifiers. A lot of gear. A lot of expensive gear. See you, John. There you go, Hip. The riff that made Riff a fan. He's like, he left that comment on a demo video. He's like, "Do you play 4-wheel drive by BTO?" I'm like, "I did." Wow, this is. Hang on a second. How? I'm just sitting here. How does this get so tangled? That's why we have a 30-foot cable to go from right behind me. Hello, come in. Come in. Mark, you there? Let me buzz you in. Oh, I didn't get the door in time. Can you try to get... Come on, Mark. Hold the buzzer long enough. That's how you get in. Mark's got one of those fancy places you gotta... to get in. Unless you have a key. He has a key. Otherwise, he just... Yeah. Oh. Thank you, Patty. This is a 2015 made in Mexico. HH Telly. With the coil split. I bought it because I liked it. Well, actually, I bought a different guitar. It fell apart. Right, Mark? That's where you go. Mark is at his house. He's like, "Who is it?" I'm like, "It's me." He's like, "Me who?" I'm like, "Ben. I told you I was coming over." He's like, "Ben's not here." "Who is it?" "It's me. I brought the guitar over you wanted to check out." "Who?" "It's me, Ben. Ben's not here." For fuck's sakes, Taft. Put the bong down for a minute, will ya? "Who is it?" I could do this all night, folks. I won't. Mark's dying laughing, though. "Who is it?" It's me. You know, known you since the 80s. Oh, yeah! Come on up. Wait, we need more gain for that, right? So we need... There we go. That's more better. What is it? It's just a slightly updated version, right? Alright. This is gonna get loud. Sorry. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Why do I keep doing... Headphone users fucking hate me right about now. Alright. Oh, did you notice last night Haas was clearly on an Apple device when he did this? Gave us the Siskel's and it... And he did the devil's horns at the... See, his devil horn worked, Chris. You know, fucking lasers all over. Freaking lasers to end the show. Hey, there's an idea. Hello, 7-6. Nope. Nope, all Canucks. All Canucks. With guitars. There you go, Ben Tom. I know it's not right, but I don't care. I can't help it. I'm in a bit of an Eddie mood, apparently. It's always the fun stretch, the first to fifth. Pissed off old league blues. It's your. Here you go, Charles. This is your fucking stoner fuzz fucking rockabilly. That's right, Hip. And thank you, Patty. Excuse me. Sure. Taking photos of me. What are you, fucking Inception state here? He's making a bootleg. Look at him. He's got the camera all pointing towards the screen. He's making a bootleg. Bastard's making a bootleg of me. All right, well, that's fine. Never been bootlegged before. And then he was actually doing a donation into the tip jar. Now I just feel like a dink. Oh, man, that's twice stuff. Fucking karma is real. Throwing him under the bus, and he's like, oh, here, I was giving you some fucking... But you had the camera right up, so it looked like you were filming. I'm like, all right, sure. Like, I do a unique version of Shine, but I don't think it's that great. Cable. Easy. Now I got no cable length. Easy. Come on. Release the hound. Alright, now I gotta sit this way for this one. And take my sandal off. Alright, here we go. What's up, Grease Monkey Guitars? Which is not the account that you won a channel membership under tonight, Raj. But you did win one. You won the first one. There we go. I gotta learn Space Lord at some point, Harp. But that's kind of more acoustic, you know, based, right? It's the Space Lord, motherfucking bird. Space Lord. There's that one, Charles. You know, the intro of the song is really just fucking rubbing. Actually, it's a bit drop too. I can do these octaves all motherfucking day, Charles. Anybody know the song? It's newer, Charles. Possibly from this century. I don't know about that. Speaking of which, a few songs there that I played in a row, for those who don't know, they're songs I performed with the band One Day to Live, and wouldn't you know it, on Saturday in the park. Nope. I do. Cheech, I use StreamYard. At least for now. Yeah, I know. Neither does this fella, really. But I learned it for the band. And ironically enough, on Saturday, at around just after lunch, I got a message from the other guitar player from One Day to Live. I haven't talked to Andrew since I left the band, I don't think. No, there's one show we did together. Hit me up. You know, he's, hey, you want to get together and jam? I'm like, sure, you know. And then I was talking with him again tonight before the show. He says to me, you ever heard of a BBE Green Screamer? And I said, not only have I, it's one of my favorite Tube Screamer clones, and I happen to have one for sale. He goes, oh shit, I bought one yesterday. I was like, yeah, you should have reached out to me yesterday, Bubble It. Because I would have charged you less. Friends and family discount. What does that sound like live? Oh, that's not good at all. I remember we used to do that for a living. I wish I remember some of the original songs. I didn't play one. slides on that part. Yep. All right. So what are we gonna do next? Oh shit! It's almost 10 o'clock. How'd that happen? Wow. Well. Sometimes when the donations start flowing in, Ben starts fucking playing. It's almost like professional, Charles. You can pay me, and what would you like to hear? William De Silva got it. He's behind in the chat a bit, but. Can't think of any boogie. I don't think that's the kind he wanted. A boogie, Charles. Nope. Alright, oh. That's it. Or, let's go. Oh, alright. Go here. First media here. Fucking song just B and D. Fuck guy with the Haas stomp just. Fucking verse, chorus don't fucking matter. Is there a bridge? We don't do bridges around here, son. Like, alright, easy Haas, easy. Of course, and then. Charles like easy there. I asked for Waylon, not fucking Eddie Rabbit. Just about every string in the tune by this point. Alright, that's one. Yep, two. Yep, three. Oh! The G string is in tune. Nothing else is in tune. Alright. Oh, and the high E. So the G and the high E were in tune. Nothing else. Love it, Corey. There's Mesa Guitar Guy. Wow. Oh, now you got the tone dialed in. Hang on. Need a little more. Now I just want to take a lead break so bad over that, Charles, and I got no one to back me up. That's exactly it, Chris. You're thinking. Charles, it's not your theme. No, your theme is. See, because I go back. I go up the first time, and I do the reverse on the second one. Because I ripped off Roadrunner with it. See, Bo was much. Boom. I'm a road running baby. They did that too. I can't do all the parts at once, folks. Woo. All right. No, I froze for a moment. Oh, there it goes again. Maybe it's a sign saying, yeah, I've got one bar of good. What the deuce? What's going on here? Sure. By the way, for those wondering, that's the diamond compressor into the LPD Embers into the LPD 55 to get that. Oh, wait, that's in humbucker mode, but with single coils. There. I love Big Wreck Cheech. Middle position, Charles, the key to that tone. Corey, partial credit. The music to the verse is Summer of '69, but we actually did the lyrics and the chorus for Nothing Compares to You. Yeah. So it was a punked up version of Nothing Compares to You. See you, Mark. Smoked a bong in ages, Mark or Ryan. Was hitting the one hitter during the album covers though. Oh, there you go. You know, it's not every day, Matt, that you hear the pedal steel bend with a kill switch in it. Trying to wrap things up without knowing how, Charles. Type 1 in the chat, you like to say, I just had this idea, Charles. I can't do it this Wednesday because we got the Buffalo meeting, but Wednesdays, L&M sponsors an open mic, right? And I'm not saying I'm not going to perform for an open mic, but what if I go up on stage and just do a gear demo live on stage? It's like a stand-up act, except I do a gear... I'll just grab somebody's guitar and do a demo on it. Right? Thank you, Charles. So yeah, that was the idea. I'll just get it up and then maybe, hey, You young fella, come out your guitar for 3 to 6 minutes. Oh, what we got here? You know, maybe we'll get somebody to film it, Charles, and then we'll just put it up. And it looks like found footage, like a bootleg. Oh, got a bootleg. Ben doing live gear demos. It's like fucking clinic or something. It was a clinic. Nobody asked for it. That's what it was exactly. It's a clinic and nobody asked for it. Who is this guy? And he really opinionated, and those jokes are not funny, except the 3 dads in the back that brought the kids out to the open mic are dying. They, 2 of them got a hernia, and the other one peed himself. So, right, Matt? Especially if it's some young kid, he's got some Ibanez fucking 8-string tuned down to -3 or something. I don't know. Is -3 a tuning, Charles? I don't know. I just made that up. -3. There we go. Hey, what do you tuned to? -3? Alright, I guess. I don't know. Was that 3 steps down? I don't know. You tell me. I don't know what you're doing. So there's that. So, Water Buffalo meeting this Wednesday at the usual time and place. Top tier people, you got your links and stuff. And that's not that kind of clinic. This is an informational clinic, not one where they make you pee in a cup, Ryan. But you be you, Hey, you want to stay clean. So yeah, there we go. So I've been Ben, you've been you. I'm sitting there armed crossed like this, Charles. I'm lazy because Trev usually does the outro. I don't see no fucking Trev in the green room. So, because he worked hard all day. So, and he earns his non-pay. I know. No, he doesn't. He actually does a bang-up job. So, on that note, and then one more just for the road.
Ah, there he is, Charles. Oh, yeah.
Here we are. Demos this week, Charles. Oh, we got a limited edition Aerodyne Telly from Made in Japan. And the very affordable Joe Satriani thing, which, spoiler alert, the humbucker has a coil tap, and when I coil tapped it, it was like the most spanky Telecaster sound I'd heard in ages. So it's like a Telly with a Floyd Rose. Yep, that's something nobody's asked for. All right, folks. Be good to each other. Hold the stores open. Let Trev in ahead of you in traffic so you can get home in time for the show to start. He's like, really, dude? The bus just backed up. So what are we going to do? I don't know. Let's do this one. All right, folks. Peace. Good to each other. And, of course, don't litter.
Hey, Ben, if you really want your guitar to sound weird, get a 12-string pack of strings and then throw out the 6-string set and then take the high 6-string set and then drop that down to a B and put them on your 6-string guitar. Snort! I'm gonna eat pizza.